Brits try real Philly cheesesteak for the first time. Now, I was about to react to something else. I just set up, ready to react to a completely different video. And then this one come up. It was posted a few hours ago. Philly cheesesteak. Something I am so curious about. I don't know, something about the name just makes it sound good. Just makes it sound tasty. But yeah, very curious to see what the Philly cheesesteak is like. Should be a really good video to check out. Just before we jump into it, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. It massively helps out the channel we're growing. But yeah, let's just press play and check out this video.
So we drove down to Philly, and first thing on the menu, Philly cheesesteaks.
It does look
It's been
good.
a long time coming.
I'm very, very excited. I've been wanting to try an authentic Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia for the longest time, but we don't really know what we're doing. We have got in touch with a friend of ours who is based in Philly, born and raised.
Chef
Right.
Chris Cho.
Best way to do it.
What's up?
Chris.
Here he is. Yo, what's up?
Yeah,
How are you, brother?
see you again.
Good seeing you. What's up? This is my man, Chief Fine.
Hey, Chief.
What's up?
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Philadelphia. Let's go.
I love it. I love the
This is
energy.
your hometown, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Korean food.
Yeah.
But I love Philly.
And you guys
Okay.
grew up on cheesesteaks.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, everyone in New York that we talked to about going to Philly, they said, you gotta go to Pat's or Gino's.
Yeah, which one are you going to? Pat's or Gino's?
Okay.
That was all anyone
That
said.
was the question.
And then we got down to Philly, and everyone's like, you're not going to Pat's or Gino's, are you?
Don't go near them.
So we were like, of course not. Wouldn't dream of it.
Confusingly named Angelo's Pizzeria.
Yeah.
Apparently pizza's good.
Interesting.
But the cheesesteak is even better.
As soon as we walked in,
I mean, it's like the flipping stock exchange in there, rammed with people.
I think definitely you've got to go with what the local people say. What the local people say is probably going to be the best.
We've heard this is the best cheesesteak in Philly.
And we had to do it proper in Philly, you know what I mean? Angelo.
Okay.
All right.
This is so heavy.
looks like a baby, you know?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I'm telling you.
It weighs more than
That's
a
a
baby.
heavy baby. That's a heavy baby.
Let's go.
All right.
All right.
Let's get involved.
You
I'm
had Philly
curious.
cheesesteaks before?
No, literally my first time. Like Philly cheesesteaks is quite famous, right? Everyone knows a Philly cheesesteak.
You're here now, so just say cheesesteak.
Okay.
So that's a thing. In Philly, we call it cheesesteak. When you leave out of Philly,
Ah,
people
you know
call
what?
it Philly cheesesteak. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't even thinking about that.
Tautology. Yeah.
They don't say like Korean kimchi fried rice.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
You guys got the stamp now. You
It's
guys can
just
call
a
it
cheesesteak.
Okay.
Now we've been given permission.
Here you go.
Now this is something I've been wanting to try for a long time. You can't get cheesesteak in the UK for sure.
No, well, I mean, you could get steak and cheese.
Not that I know of.
But we just never think to mix it together.
That's true. So
I mean, maybe there is. Maybe there is somewhere in the UK that does it. That's something I've got to look into because I would love to try a cheesesteak. If you do know of anywhere in the UK that does a good cheesesteak, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I might need to look into that a little bit.
this is the whiz one.
So whiz in the UK means, well, to urinate.
Yeah. Take a whiz. Yeah, you don't say that in America.
Yeah, so if someone gave you a whiz,
Yeah. Oh wow. that
whiz
was
steak,
good.
no,
Whiz
you
sandwich
wouldn't-
is bad.
Hey, you want your...
pixelate that.
This is the classic recipe, is that right? Whiz cheese. Now that's like the cheese that comes out of the can. Is that whiz?
Oh,
I must
okay.
say, it looks like this is how fish and chips comes in the UK.
Yeah.
It's exactly how it comes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
That's a lot of meat.
Yeah.
No wonder it's so heavy. Look at that.
So
my.
big.
Yeah, it's enough.
Chopstick.
Just go for it.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, let's go.
guys.
Oh, shit.
Cheers.
Yeah. Let's go.
Wow. Oh my
And
god.
they use the sarcone seeded bread, too.
I was about to say, that bread is incredible.
That genuinely tastes like
Bread can
coronary
change
heart
it.
disease. You know? Like,
Well, yeah, I
seriously.
mean-
It tastes like not being able to see your grandkids. You know?
No, so when you're younger, you eat it more often. As you get older, you kind of slow down. It goes once a week, once a month. It
Okay.
changes for people, you know, because it's like,
It's like lollipops.
Yeah.
You know, I can't remember the last time I had a lollipop.
Exactly.
But when I was a kid,
Loving it. In New York, we had a sandwich called a chopped cheese.
who?
And there were similarities, and like the cheese is definitely very similar to this. The bread, this is like crispy bread on the outside, really soft in the middle. It's absorbed some of that beef fat. The beef though, in the chopped cheese, I feel like it was like almost like hamburger meat,
Yeah.
chopped up. This is meaty. Like I guess that's why you call it a steak.
Yeah.
yeah.
Depending on where you go, they usually use ribeye meat.
Ribeye. Okay, so it's literally
Oh,
ribeye
so
steak
it's-
chopped up. Okay, firstly, I feel like you guys should try the whiz
Proper
version.
steak.
This is like the classic, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. How cheesy and beefy and just.
So good. I could have that 2 or 3 times a week.
It's so soft in there. It's almost like a beef smoothie, you know? Beef
Yeah,
and cheese
almost, yeah.
smoothie. Like if that
I mean,
was
that
any
sounds disgusting, but
yeah.
it tastes delicious.
If that was any smoother, you could suck it up with a straw.
Wow. Wow. Not the wow, Chris. Wow.
I can.
Philly's not messing around.
Yeah.
I know why this is famous. Yeah.
They did a good job too, you know. Like I said, they're a new spot, Philly. We kind of hate on a new spot, but they deserve it. Look at this, everybody just loves
There's
it.
a lot of people.
It does
Everyone
look
in New
good.
York was like, oh, you
It
want
does look
Pat's
good.
Totino's? Well, when we said Patino's, you guys both were like, no.
Yeah, I mean, I still take people there all the time. Like when my aunts come, my cousins come, you still gotta take a, because
It's the classic.
They got like a bigger sign that says Pat's and Gino's. You could take a little picture in front. But here it's not like you're here to eat, you know. Oh yeah, history as well too.
Napkin dealer. Thank you very much. So how's this different from Pat's and Gino's then?
Passaginos are sliced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
It's a bit harder to chew through, I imagine.
A little bit.
It almost looked like a bulgogi slice, just like slice on top.
Ah.
Yeah. But some people like that too. Some people like slice, some people like chop. I get Pat's and Gino, don't get me wrong. When I'm drunk at 1 a.m.,
That's the time.
the
Okay.
Uber
Oh.
Eats are coming
That's the
through
time and place.
because they're not open at 1 a.m.
Okay. Okay.
1 a.m. So what time is it open till? The other two shops, is that like a nighttime thing that you can do? You can't beat a snack after a couple of drinks. Yeah, I can understand what he's saying if it's open at 1 a.m. and he can go there. Yeah. So let me know in the comments what time they're open till.
They sell out.
Okay. Oh wow, they sell out. Okay, so we just had the more original recipe, the classic, the cheese whiz.
This looks good.
Is
That's Cooper shot.
Cooper Sharp. I swear, Chris just knows everyone.
Yeah.
This is your hometown, huh?
Yeah.
You know everyone. Just walking in.
Family friend, yeah.
Like a little community here.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, look at that. So the cheese,
think I like
the cheese
this
is
even
really what's
more.
different here. Oh wow, there's a lot of onions as well.
So you can see the fried onions are more prominent.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys might like this better, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I like
You
this.
reckon? Why?
This is what they
To
recommend.
be honest, cheese whiz is good when you're young because you don't know
Okay.
the quality of cheese
So
when you're
we're
young.
old.
I mean, we're old. We know it. You know,
He's like, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, we are old. Cheers, mate.
cheers.
You have to unhinge your jaw for that.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. I see what you mean about it's a more sophisticated flavor.
Well, it is. It is.
Yeah,
I need,
I
I
told
need a
you.
little fist bump
This
there.
one.
What
Yeah.
cheese is that?
Cooper sharp.
Cooper Sharp. I don't know
Sharp.
if we have that in
What
the
is
UK.
No.
Yeah,
It's
we don't.
incredible. It's incredible. It's got a different tang to it.
Which one do you like better?
This is decadent.
Yeah.
This is decadent. Like that is. Oh, I'm gonna.
I think both would be good, but yeah, I definitely would try this one. I definitely want to try this one, should I say? It looks good. And the cheese, we don't have it in the UK as far as I know, but yeah, it looked good. It looked good. All of that looks good. Yeah, definitely I want to try that one.
Crave that.
Yeah.
As soon as we get back to London, this is what I'm gonna miss.
It's quite simple, isn't it? Yeah. Right? If you think it's just like bread, high quality meat,
Wow.
onions, cheese. That's it.
Yeah.
They do it and they do it right.
Why is it so simple but so hard to get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
do so well.
people in Philly, anytime there's cheesesteak outside of Philly,
Oh yeah,
we just hate on it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. That's what like, oh, that ain't real Philly cheesesteak. But how hard is
I'll
it to
say
get
that.
it? You know, but people do get it
Yeah.
wrong sometimes. You know.
Yeah. So Philly's known for cheesesteaks. It's known for rowdy Eagles fans.
Go Birds! There you go, you mean?
It's known for brotherly love, I suppose. Philadelphia. What else should we do
You
while
think
we're
we're
here?
known for pretzels?
Pretzels, water ice.
Water ice.
Water ice.
Nah? We kind of call it like water ice. Like we pronounce it.
It's known for Rocky as well, isn't it? That's where Rocky was filmed, or where Rocky was set.
Water ice.
Water.
Yeah. They say that's like.
Like what? What are those?
But isn't
What?
all
What?
ice
I think that's
water?
more Asian, no?
Isn't all ice water?
Water
That's water ice.
Oh, it's like sorbet.
Yeah, kind of like I guess
Okay.
Sorbet
Okay.
is way more high quality to be honest.
This is simple. I mean, it's in the name. Water,
Right.
ice. And we've heard a lot about Wawas as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wawa. Yeah.
We
What's
should check
that?
out Wawa.
Yeah, yeah.
Hesitation.
I forget because
Yeah.
when Danny comes back to
yeah,
Philly,
he misses Wawa,
he always
right.
go to Wawa. But for me, it's like going to Korea and be like, hey, want to go check out 7-Eleven? It's like, oh, I guess that's a thing. But Wawa is huge here.
Forget that we don't have it outside of Philly.
Okay.
So if we go to Wawa, what should we order?
Hoagies are Philly?
Hoagies.
You know what hoagies are?
It's a
Subway
sub sandwich.
or Subway?
Like this?
Without
Okay.
Cold cuts.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So in Philly, we call it hoagie. I think New York or other places call it Hero or Subway.
And in England, we call it sandwich.
How do you differentiate the sandwich?
We don't
There's-
really.
No, we don't.
They're all just sandwiches.
Sandwich.
So when someone's like, hey, you want some sandwich, how do you know it's gonna be like this or
No,
the
I
flat?
You
mean-
don't. You don't.
You just guess?
In fairness,
Yeah, lucky dip.
let's be honest, we don't have many good sandwiches in the UK. If someone asks for a sandwich, generally, okay. Listen,
Whoa.
if someone, yes,
Excuse me. On behalf of our nation and the king,
this is the comparison.
Not a sandwich.
It is a sandwich. That's exactly what they're saying.
We don't call this a sandwich, right? No.
We don't have a word for things like this. When you say you want a sandwich in England, it's 2 flat pieces of white toast bread.
Yeah.
With maybe some ham and cheese in the middle, some cucumber and cream cheese. I mean, it doesn't get that
I dunno.
exciting.
well, thanks so much, guys.
Of course.
Thank you.
Cucumber,
We'll never
cream
found a special
cheese.
without you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm glad you guys
That
liked
was a
it.
life
Yeah.
memory, right?
Yeah,
My first ever
seriously.
cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Before cheesesteak, we shook hands like this. After cheesesteak.
If we tried to, it would have just slide straight off. If you aren't following Chef Chris Cho yet, check him out.
Some of the best Korean food you can find in the States, right here.
Hell yeah.
If you haven't come to Philadelphia, Angelo's, man, that was an incredible cheesesteak.
Thank you guys for putting Philly on the map too.
Oh,
So
no, no,
No, that is there are plenty of maps on which it features.
you guys saw that, right? As soon as they walked in, they said, "Joe."
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That doesn't happen often.
Wow, that made me hungry. That made me so hungry. That looks so good. You get a big portion. Yeah, definitely. That's going to feed you easily. Cheesesteak is 100% something I need to try. I think personally someone needs to open up a cheesesteak shop in the UK. I think you'd do well. You'd do well if you opened up one in the UK, because I think a lot of people in the UK would really enjoy that. But yeah, really good video from Johnny. Really enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the reaction, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. It massively helps out the channel we're going. But for now, I will see you on the next reaction.